we're located over here in Minneapolis on 14th. The police had came in like early this morning, was letting all these people know where they've been living at for like a couple months already, that they had to go and clear out. They told us they only had like 10 minutes, and whatever you can grab, that's all you can take, and that they gotta go. They had to vacate from there, that no one could be there anymore. I mean, they didn't give no eviction, they didn't give no notice. I mean, they told that they were gonna have it straightened and cleaned up and donated new things and new items and stuff, and it's just, this morning was just crazy.
So they came in, there wasn't really much like, there wasn't any eviction notice.
No.
How long did they say you have to leave?
They said you guys had like 10 minutes.
They said you have 10 minutes?
Well, they were bothering and pestering, making sure everybody was getting their things and making moves and start packing to get up out of there. And if you wasn't, they were tearing down your stuff.
Did they offer any resources, treatment facilities, overnight shelters?
No. They just said the city's ordering you guys to get up out of there. So.
I heard a rumor that some people were not allowed to bring tents. Have you heard anything?
No.
Like to grab their own?
No, we was told that they were going to get new tents donated. That they had to tear down the old broken ones and clean up this area and straighten it up because they were going to get new tents donated.
The police said that?
No, the police didn't say. The people who come and donate. The people who come and help these people out who stay here.
I see. And I see like everyone's belongings are basically just on this corner. Like, what, this all seems so like out of the blue. Like, does anybody have a plan? Does anybody?
No one has any plans. No. At least when they tore down the other stuff, they gave people warning. They gave people eviction letters. They put up signs and then people had to move out of there. This one, they didn't do any of that. They just came up in there and made people leave. Because they have tore down other areas and other locations and stuff where people have been homeless, and they put up eviction letters. They give people, let them know ahead of time. They didn't. They just came up in there and said, you guys gotta go.
And
a lot of people lost their belongings that weren't here this morning because they weren't aware of that they had to get out, because we were told that they were fine being there, that they were okay.
I've seen evictions before where people couldn't get IDs, even pictures of their daughter's graduation, or that was a graduation cap, excuse me. Do you know, is there anything that you know of offhand that might be examples of some of the things that people were not able to get, just to give my viewers kind of a idea?
Some people might have valuable things in there. They had mostly all their belongings there. Like I said, they've been staying there for quite a couple months already. So they had all their things there. It's very shame and upsetting that people have to start all over again and lose all their things because they weren't aware of this eviction.
And finally, is there any last words, it could be about anything, if you just wish somebody could hear you, just something you think about, is there anything you would say?
I wish they helped these people get off the streets and get homes. That's what I really wish, that they get help and people start helping them and be part of the community and get people some help and get them homes and houses and stuff, or at least some kind of shelters if they can't have homes, build a small area, what I'm saying, a gated community area, and try to keep it, maintained or orderly or something like that, to help them. They're not doing it right. They got to think of a better way to try to, because it's just going to keep happening. Every place they're going to locate, every place they're going to sleep at and stuff like that, they're going to keep tearing it down. They're going to keep starting all over again. Like, who wants to keep rebuilding their lives all over again and their homes all over again? Nobody does. That's crazy. I sure don't like to keep rebuilding and have to keep relocating. It's not fun. It's stressful, and you wonder why people are going crazy and doing drugs, because they're so stressed on where they're going to live and where they're going to sleep. And food in their bellies.